My name is Old Dirty Bastard. You know what I'm saying? I don't hide nothing.
In the world of hip-hop, few artists have left a mark as indelible as Old Dirty Bastard, better known as ODB. With his unique style, infectious energy, and larger-than-life personality, he captivated audiences around the globe. But behind the scenes, ODB battled personal demons that would ultimately lead to his tragic fate.
CIA killed me.
Conspiracy around ODB's death. ODB, born Russell Tyrone Jones, burst onto the music scene in the early 1990s as a member of the influential hip-hop group Wu-Tang Clan. With his raw and unfiltered lyrics, he quickly became a standout member of the collective, captivating audiences with his eccentric personality and unpredictable behavior. But as ODB's star rose, so did his troubles. Legal issues began to plague him, and his erratic behavior became a cause for concern. Many wondered if his wild antics were a result of serious drug problems or genuine mental instability. Music writer Steve Huey noted the difficulty in discerning the true nature of ODB's behavior, as it seemed to oscillate between the two. In 2003, ODB received a diagnosis that shed some light on his erratic behavior. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia, a mental illness that further complicated his already tumultuous life. The diagnosis added a layer of tragedy to his story, as it became clear that ODB was battling not only addiction, but also a severe mental health condition. As the years went by, ODB's decline became more evident. Incarceration, drug use, and the stress of family issues took a toll on his mental and physical well-being. RZA, ODB's cousin and fellow Wu-Tang Clan member, mourned the loss of the man he once knew. In his book, The Tao of Wu, RZA described ODB as a visionary, a man who had lost his way amidst the challenges he faced. On November 13, 2004, tragedy struck the music industry as ODB died of an accidental drug overdose just 2 days before his 36th birthday.
I know that he was just laying on the couch. He was getting ready to go to Colorado. So he said, yo, you going with me? So I said, yeah, get a ticket.
Witnesses reported that ODB had complained of chest pain shortly before collapsing. An autopsy revealed the grim truth behind ODB's demise. The official cause of death was a drug overdose. A lethal mixture of cocaine and the prescription opioid tramadol was found in his system. The overdose was ruled accidental, shedding light on the struggles ODB faced in his battle against addiction. The news of ODB's sudden passing sent shockwaves through the music industry and his devoted fan base. The loss of such a vibrant and talented artist was a devastating blow. The world mourned the untimely death of a man who had once held so much promise. His friends and family mourned the loss of a beloved artist, remembering ODB for his spirit, wit, and tremendous heart. The tragedy affected RZA, ODB's cousin, and a founding member of the Wu-Tang Clan. In his book, The Tao of Wu, RZA reflected on the decline of ODB's mental and physical health. He described ODB as a visionary, a man who had lost his way amidst the challenges he faced. RZA mourned the loss of the man ODB had once been, a man with a unique perspective and a gift for storytelling.
If Dirty would have been stopped, and anybody who went through that path, right? If the other dude didn't take the extra needle, if Hoffman didn't go into that hotel room that night with the extra drugs.
Damon Dash, the chief of Rockefeller Records, expressed his shock and sadness, stating that Russell inspired everyone with his larger-than-life personality. Wu-Tang's Ghostface Killah, deeply affected by the loss, described ODB as his brother, heart, soul, pride, and joy. From his wild antics to his run-ins with the law, ODB's life was filled with controversy and speculation about his death.
CIA killed me.
He was very outspoken and wanted people to know his thoughts about the government and how he was not scared for his life.
It's like everybody's scared of the government, you know what I'm saying? Because they killed Tupac and they killed Biggie Smalls. I don't care what y'all say, that's my seeing. Who cares?
ODB believed that the government was after him and that he was not crazy at all. But the FBI's investigation tells a different story.
And my people,
Because they're so threatened by us, man.
I'm not crazy at all, okay? Everybody always saying that Dirty is crazy. Dirty is not crazy at all. Dirty just foresee a lot that a lot of people don't foresee.
The NYPD had received alarming information about criminal activities being conducted by members of the Wu-Tang Clan, leading them to launch a full-scale investigation. According to the FBI's file, the NYPD had already documented a long list of crimes associated with the Wu-Tang Clan. From drug trafficking to illegal gun sales, murder, carjackings, and other violent crimes, the NYPD saw the Wu-Tang Clan as more than just a rap group. They deemed them a mafia-like criminal enterprise. The NYPD's case file caught the attention of the FBI, who noted the seriousness of the allegations. In August 1999, the FBI received the NYPD's request for assistance in furthering their case against the Wu-Tang Clan. This marked a turning point in the investigation, as the FBI delved deeper into the activities of the rap group. As the FBI's file reveals, the investigation centered around the Wu-Tang Clan's alleged involvement in the sale of drugs and illegal guns. Detectives discovered that the Wu-Tang Clan was buying guns from contacts in Steubenville, Ohio, a small town that served as a hub for their criminal activities. Arrested sellers of these guns identified Wu-Tang Clan members as the purchasers through photo spreads, providing crucial evidence for the case. But the investigation took a chilling turn when one of the Steubenville guns was linked to a murder in Staten Island. Robert Pooh Johnson, a Wu-Tang Clan affiliate, was tragically killed on December 30th, 1997. The FBI files state that at least one of the guns involved in the Wu-Tang Clan's purchases, a black Glock .40 caliber model number 27, was identified as the murder weapon. Robert Johnson was not only an associate of the Wu-Tang Clan, but also someone who had a falling out with the group. Detectives believe that the murder was ordered by someone within the Wu-Tang Clan, although the case remains unsolved to this day. While Old Dirty Bastard, or ODB, may no longer be with us, the FBI files indicate that his involvement in these alleged criminal activities cannot be ignored. The Wu-Tang Clan's connection to this murder raises serious questions about the extent of their involvement in violent crimes. The NYPD's investigation also shed light on the alleged criminal enterprise of the Wu-Tang Clan. It was revealed that individuals had to prove their loyalty and dedication to the Wu before being offered record contracts. But these contracts were not just about music. They served as a cover for a sinister money laundering operation. This allowed the Wu-Tang Clan to use legitimate business bank accounts to funnel money into their organization. The investigation mentioned their clothing label, Wu Wear, as part of their criminal enterprise. The files revealed that numerous recording companies were incorporated, and bank accounts were established to facilitate the flow of illicit funds. This allowed legitimate money to mix with the proceeds from redacted sources, creating a complex web of financial transactions. However, it's important to note that the Wu-Tang Clan also runs a variety of legitimate businesses, including its clothing line. With mounting evidence and the NYPD's pursuit of RICO charges, which would treat the Wu-Tang Clan as a criminal organization similar in structure to the mafia, the FBI's involvement became crucial in building a case against the rap group. The FBI files even suggest links between the Wu-Tang Clan and the Blood Street Gang. Agents were tasked with comparing information relating to the drug business of both groups, further highlighting the extent of the Wu-Tang Clan's alleged criminal connections. The Wu-Tang Clan.
To me, it's like everybody's scared of the government, you know what I'm saying? Because they killed Tupac and they killed Biggie Smalls. I don't care what y'all say, that's my seeing. Who cares?
Let me quickly take you on a journey through the gritty streets of Brooklyn, New York City, where a young Russell Tyrone Jones discovered his passion for rap. In the vibrant and challenging streets of Brooklyn, New York City, a young Russell Tyrone Jones, famously known as Old Dirty Bastard, or ODB, was born on November 15th, 1968, in the Fort Greene section. Growing up in this tough neighborhood, ODB's childhood was filled with struggles and hardships, but it was also where his love for rap music and martial arts style movies began to take shape. He was drawn to the raw energy and storytelling of hip-hop, and he found solace in the beats and rhymes that echoed through the streets of his neighborhood. He honed his skills as an MC, developing a unique style that blended his gritty street experiences with his love for kung fu movies. ODB shared this passion with his cousins Robert Diggs, who would later be known as RZA, and Gary Grice, who would become GZA. RZA recognized ODB's raw talent and saw the potential for something greater. He knew that together, they could create something groundbreaking. From a young age, ODB's natural talent for rhyming and his love for music became evident. He would spend countless hours listening to rap records, studying the lyrics, and perfecting his unique style. It was clear that he had a gift, a raw and unfiltered energy that would soon captivate audiences around the world. ODB, RZA, and GZA decided to channel their shared passion for music and a fascination with kung fu movies into a rap group. They called themselves the Force of the Imperial Master. Still, after the success of their underground single All In Together Now, they knew they needed a name that would truly represent their vision and identity. And so, the Wu-Tang Clan was born. As their ambitions grew, ODB, RZA, and GZA expanded their group, bringing in 6 more talented individuals who shared their vision: Method Man, Raekwon, Ghostface Killah, Inspector Deck, U-God, and Master Killer. Each member brought their own unique style and perspective, creating a diverse and powerful collective. With this new lineup, they rebranded themselves as the Wu-Tang Clan, a name that would soon become synonymous with innovation and success in the world of hip-hop. The Wu-Tang Clan took its name from a powerful sword used by mythical warriors, symbolizing their commitment to excellence and their determination to conquer the music industry. In 1993, the Wu-Tang Clan released their debut album, Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. This album was a game changer in the world of hip-hop. It was raw, unfiltered, and unlike anything that had been heard before. ODB's distinctive half-rapped, half-sung style became a trademark of the Wu-Tang Clan sound. His outrageous and free associative rhymes captivated audiences and solidified his status as a true original. The success of Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, propelled the Wu-Tang Clan into the mainstream. The album received critical acclaim and commercial success, introducing the world to the gritty and raw sound of Staten Island's finest. ODB's larger-than-life personality and unpredictable behavior only added to the group's mystique and appeal. But it was not just their music that set them apart. The Wu-Tang Clan embraced a distinctive image and philosophy, drawing inspiration from martial arts films and Eastern philosophy. They created a world of their own, with each member bringing their own style and personality to the group. It became a corporation that created clothing and footwear lines, a video game, and a comic book. ODB's solo career took off in 1995 with the release of his first album, Return to the 36 Chambers, the dirty version. The album featured hit singles like Brooklyn Zoo and Shimmy Shimmy Ya, which helped propel it to platinum status. ODB's raw and gritty sound, combined with his unique personality, made him a standout artist in the rap industry. ODB poured his heart and soul into his music, using it as an outlet to express his frustrations, his dreams, and his unfiltered truth. As ODB's reputation grew, so did his fan base. People were drawn to his electrifying performances and his larger-than-life personality. But beneath the larger-than-life persona, ODB was a man who understood the socio-political climate of the country and the struggles faced by those living in poverty. He said, "The people that want to cut off the welfare, man, I think that's terrible. You know how hard it is for people to live without nothing? You owe me 40 acres and a mule anyway, for real. I'm in this rap game to get money. I got babies. It's time to take care of my babies." ODB's words resonated with many, especially those who understood the challenges of living without financial stability. But his decision to publicly embrace welfare and take advantage of government assistance would prove to be a controversial move that would both shock and divide opinions. During this time, welfare reform was a hot topic, with President Clinton making it a central part of his 1992 campaign. His proposal aimed to end welfare as we have come to know it, sparking debates and discussions across the nation. ODB's actions would inadvertently become entangled in this larger socio-political narrative. Despite his success in the music industry, ODB's financial situation was far from stable. It was reported that he had collected a $45,000 advance from his record label, Elektra, for his debut album. However, due to his failure to properly file taxes, he still qualified for welfare benefits in the eyes of New York City. People in the hood understood what Dirty was doing, but to welfare's critics, he just reinforced the stereotype of the welfare cheat that they were using as a platform to try to get rid of the system. ODB's decision to embrace welfare and publicly showcase his reliance on government assistance was met with mixed reactions. While some saw it as a powerful statement against the system and a way to shed light on the struggles faced by many, others criticized him for perpetuating stereotypes and undermining the efforts to reform the welfare system. And it was in the midst of this controversy that ODB decided to take an MTV film crew on a wild ride to pick up food stamps and a welfare check.
I came up with the welfare ID. I just want to show people, how to be real with it. I'm on welfare right now, for real.
The segment, aptly titled Old Dirty Bastard Gets Paid, aimed to capture the outrageousness and audacity that ODB was known for. But little did anyone know the impact this act would have on ODB's life and the welfare benefits he relied on. It's been 20 years since the release of their groundbreaking album Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, and yet their impact on the music industry is still felt today. Artists like Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, and many more have openly expressed their admiration for the Wu-Tang Clan and the influence they have had on their music. Even in their hometown of Atlanta, 2 Chainz recalls being a fan and how the Wu-Tang Clan's albums changed his perspective and influenced his artistic journey.
But let me tell you something, Wu-Tang,
it's for the children.
It's for the children. It's forever.
The influence of the Wu-Tang Clan can also be seen in the next generation of artists. Take A$AP Rocky and his A$AP Mob, for example. Just one look at their 12-man crew and you can see the echoes of the Wu-Tang Clan's impact. A$AP Rocky acknowledges the similarities, noting how the stories and experiences shared by the Wu-Tang Clan resonate with his own crew's journey, OBD's legal troubles. But behind the scenes, ODB's life was far from glamorous. He faced frequent legal troubles, including arrests for assault, drug possession, and failure to pay child support. His run-ins with the law became a part of his public persona, overshadowing his musical talent. It all began in 1993 when ODB found himself in a legal battle. He was convicted of second-degree assault for an attempted robbery, a crime that would set the stage for the turbulent path that lay ahead. This incident marked the first of many encounters with the law that would come to define ODB's life. The following year, in 1994, ODB's life took a dangerous turn. During an argument with another rapper, he was shot in the abdomen, a shocking incident that left him physically wounded and emotionally scarred. Little did he know that this would be just the beginning of a series of unfortunate events that would follow him throughout his career. As the years went by, ODB's legal troubles continued to mount. In 1997, he faced yet another arrest, this time for failure to pay child support for 3 of his 13 children. But it was in 1998 that ODB's legal battles reached a new level of intensity. He pleaded guilty to attempted assault on his wife, Iceline Jones. As if that wasn't enough, ODB became the victim of a home invasion robbery at his girlfriend's house. Though he was shot in the back and arm during the incident, the wounds were fortunately superficial. However, against the doctor's orders, ODB walked out of the hospital before his treatment was completed. But the robbery incident was just the tip of the iceberg. That same month, ODB was caught stealing a pair of $50 Nikes in Virginia Beach, Virginia. This act of theft not only highlighted his disregard for the law, but also his ongoing struggle with personal issues. ODB ignored his court dates, choosing instead to spend time in the studio with a group called Drug, Dirty Rotten Underground Grimies. This blatant disregard for the legal system led to a warrant for his arrest. In a state of intoxication, he made terrorist threats at a West Hollywood House of Blues club. This drunken outburst shocked those in attendance and led to serious legal consequences for ODB. To avoid a possible 3-year prison sentence, ODB posted bail. But the repercussions didn't end there. Just 2 weeks later, ODB was booted from a Berlin, Germany hotel for public nudity. Facing serious charges, ODB pleaded not guilty to the terrorist threats. However, the incident forced him to return to New York, where he would face the consequences of his actions. Upon his return to New York, ODB found himself in another altercation with the law. He was pulled over by police for a traffic infraction, which sparked a series of events that remain disputed to this day. The officers claimed that ODB attempted to shoot them, but no weapon or ammunition matching their claims was ever found. Eventually, the case was dismissed. But amidst the chaos, ODB also displayed moments of heroism. From the window of his Brooklyn recording studio, he witnessed a horrifying car accident that would change everything. Without a moment's hesitation, ODB and a loyal friend sprang into action, rushing to the scene of the wreckage. What they encountered was a sight that would haunt anyone's nightmares. A 1996 Ford Mustang, crumpled and engulfed in flames, with a 4-year-old girl trapped inside. The situation was dire, but ODB's bravery knew no bounds. With remarkable composure, ODB swiftly organized a group of onlookers who had gathered in shock. Together, they formed a human chain, their collective strength defying the weight of the mangled vehicle. With every ounce of determination, they lifted the car, inch by inch, until they could reach the little girl. Finally, the young girl was freed from the wreckage, her fragile body covered in 1st and 2nd degree burns. The onlookers gasped in relief as they handed her over to the waiting paramedics. It was a moment of triumph amidst the chaos. The young girl was rushed to the hospital, where she would begin her long road to recovery. But ODB's compassion didn't end with the heroic rescue. Determined to bring comfort to the little girl, he visited her frequently, disguising his identity with a false name. However, ODB's secret visits couldn't remain hidden for long. Members of the media soon caught wind of his selfless acts, and the story of ODB's heroism spread like wildfire. The evening following the accident, the music industry's biggest event, the Grammy Awards, was in full swing. As Sean Colvin took the stage to accept her Song of the Year award, the unexpected happened. ODB, fueled by his recent purchase of expensive clothes in anticipation of winning the Grammy for Best Rap Album, stormed onto the stage. The audience erupted in a mix of surprise and applause as ODB seized the spotlight. With his characteristic boldness, he called for calm and addressed the crowd with a statement that would reverberate through the music industry.
Please calm down. The music and everything. I went and bought me an outfit today that costed a lot of money today. You know what I mean? Because I figured that Wu-Tang was going to win. I don't know how y'all see it, but when it comes to the children, Wu-Tang is for the children. We teach the children. You know what I mean?
Then he went on to say,
Puppy is good, but Wu-Tang is the best, okay? I want y'all to know that this is ODB and I love you all. Peace.
ODB's interruption at the Grammy Awards sent shockwaves through the industry. His unapologetic declaration of Wu-Tang Clan's superiority and his unwavering dedication to the children left the audience in awe. ODB's life seemed to be spiraling out of control, with each arrest and legal battle overshadowing his musical talent. But little did anyone know that these events were just the tip of the iceberg. ODB's journey through the criminal justice system was far from over. Back in California, he was caught double parking his car in Hollywood, which initially seemed like a minor offense. However, a subsequent police search revealed a much more serious situation. During the search, it was discovered that ODB didn't have a license. But the shocking revelation came when law enforcement found that he was wearing a bulletproof vest, which is illegal in California for convicted violent felons.
Obviously, if a suspect is wearing body armor such as we saw in the North Hollywood shooting, those suspects, the officers had a very difficult time with the weapons they had, neutralizing those suspects and taking them into custody. It went on for an extended period of time, and because it went on for an extended period of time, some innocent members of the public were injured.
ODB encountered trouble once again in New York. He was pulled over by police for driving without plates, leading to a routine inspection of his SUV. To everyone's surprise, the search yielded the discovery of marijuana and 20 vials of crack cocaine. This shocking revelation further solidified ODB's reputation as a troubled artist battling addiction and legal issues. ODB's personal life and struggles. Amidst the mounting legal troubles and the public scrutiny surrounding ODB, he made a pivotal decision that would have a profound impact on his life and career. Recognizing the need for help and a fresh start, ODB chose to post bail and take the courageous step of checking himself into a drug rehabilitation center in upstate New York. This decision marked a turning point in ODB's life as he acknowledged the destructive path that substance abuse had led him down. After spending some time in the upstate New York facility, he decided to transfer to a drug rehabilitation center in California. The decision to check into not just one, but 2 drug rehabilitation centers demonstrated ODB's dedication to turning his life around. One of the standout achievements during this time was ODB's collaboration with Pras on the smash hit song Ghetto Superstar, That Is What You Are. But ODB's musical triumphs didn't stop there. Despite the challenges he faced, he managed to complete his sophomore album titled Please. Working with a talented lineup of producers, including RZA, Irv Gotti, and the Neptunes, ODB crafted a body of work that pushed boundaries and showcased his raw and unfiltered artistry. The album featured a star-studded lineup of guest appearances with notable names such as Chris Rock, Kellis, Lil Mo, and 12 O'Clock lending their talents to the project. This collaboration added depth and diversity to the album, further highlighting ODB's ability to attract and work with some of the industry's most respected figures. While the album received mixed reviews, with some critics pointing out ODB's vocal shortcomings on ill-advised covers of Rick James's Cold Blooded and Billie Holiday's Good Morning Heartache, there were standout tracks that compensated for these miscues. Songs like Recognize showcased ODB's ability to adapt to different styles, with its Timbaland-like exotic syncopation. Another track, I Can't Wait, featured a sped-up sample of the T.J. Hooker theme and an exhilaratingly staccato rhythm that captivated listeners. ODB's life was a whirlwind of chaos and unpredictability, and it all came to a head when he made a daring escape from a drug rehab facility in October of 2000. With only 2 months remaining in his sentence, ODB managed to slip away from the confines of the California facility, leaving authorities baffled and the public in shock. While on the run, ODB's creative spirit couldn't be contained. He found solace in his music and managed to record some material with RZA. But his dramatic appearance at New York's Hammerstein Ballroom left an indelible mark on the music industry. The Wu-Tang Clan was holding its album release party for the W, and ODB saw this as an opportunity to make a statement. He crashed the event, surprising everyone in attendance and stealing the spotlight with his larger-than-life presence. The crowd erupted in both awe and disbelief as ODB took the stage, delivering a performance that was equal parts chaotic and captivating. But little did he know that his luck was about to run out. Just a few days after his electrifying performance, ODB's escape came to an abrupt end in a Philadelphia McDonald's parking lot. He had been signing autographs for a massive crowd of fans when authorities finally caught up with him. After facing numerous trial postponements, in July 2001, ODB found himself sentenced to 2 to 4 years in state prison for criminal possession of a controlled substance.
When I was in prison, all I heard was we are killing ODB.
Inside the prison walls, ODB faced torment from fellow inmates, exacerbating his already fragile mental state.
He was assaulted numerous times in jail. He had his leg broken. He was hit with a telephone.
Placed on suicide watch, the rapper's struggles became a matter of grave concern.
It was deep in there, man. I didn't eat for months, man. because I was so scared in there.
From comedy to tragedy, ODB's life took a sharp turn, becoming a spectacle for those who deemed themselves politically correct. One such controversy arose with the release of an album titled The Trials and Tribulations of Russell Jones. This album, released by an upstart label called D3 Entertainment, featured contributions from a host of producers and rappers, including Mac 10, Too Short, C Murder, and Insane Clown Posse. However, it was met with unanimous criticism from both fans and critics alike. Critics panned the album, deeming it ethically dubious and a slapdash work. The collaboration with various artists failed to resonate with audiences, leaving many questioning the motives behind its creation. It seemed to be yet another attempt to profit from ODB's troubled situation. A&R representative Dante Ross, who signed ODB to Elektra, reflected on the artist's fate, acknowledging that his dysfunction was part of the attraction. ODB became a calamity waiting to happen, a character that defied societal norms and left a lasting impact. But amidst the chaos and controversy, some found a strange sort of appeal in ODB's madness. Nathan Rabin from The Onion noted that even in the worst of circumstances, ODB's unique persona left an indelible mark. It was a train wreck appeal that captivated audiences, despite the flaws and shortcomings. As the saying goes, every dark cloud has a silver lining. In early April of 2003, ODB was released from prison and transferred to a New York State mental facility, marking the beginning of a new chapter in his life. This transition aimed to provide the necessary support and care for ODB's reintegration into society. And on May 1st, 2003, ODB emerged from the mental facility, ready to embark on a journey of redemption. With a change in name to Dirt McGirt and a record deal with Rockefeller Records owned by rap superstar Jay-Z, ODB was determined to make a comeback. Collaborating with renowned artists like the Neptunes, he set out to prove that he could rise above his troubled past. However, before he could make use of his newfound chance to make a mega Dirt McGirt comeback, he died from an accidental drug overdose just 2 days before his 36th birthday. And that's it for this video. If you want to see similar stories like this, click on one of the cards on the screen.